Well, let's start with chapter 5. And in chapter 5, one of the things we're going to learn are two more tenses, the imperfect and the future. Now, the imperfect is in some sense just basically the simple past tense, and the future is, the future is, well, the future. We all know about the future. Let's take a look before we get into the terminology of imperfect, exactly what that entails. Let's see how we do this in English. In English, I eat. That's just your simple present tense. If I want to put it in the future, I say, I will eat. In other words, I could make an argument or present it in the way that means we put a tense indicator in between the subject and the verb. Bob praises, or Bob will praise. We insert that right in the middle, right in between. Oddly enough, this is exactly how Latin does it. The imperfect and the future tenses are built directly on the present stem. So let's remind ourselves what that is. We have amo, my go-to verb, amare, amavi, amatum, and let's pick laudo, laudare, laudavi, laudatum, and let's go on with habeo, habeo, habere, habui, habitum, and dokeo, dokere, dokui, doktum. And let's remind ourselves, first of all, notice how I wrote every single one of those principal parts out. A practice I encourage for all of you. But the present stem is formed off the second principal part. And the imperfect and the future are both formed, all of their forms, directly off the second principal part, off the present stem. So, just to make it a little more clear, I'll change colors here. Ama is your present stem. Lauda is your present stem. Habe is your present stem. Doke is your present stem. Notice I have taken, just all I do is take the RE off the second principal part. That's it. And now we're ready to continue with the future tense. So remember these words here, ama, lauda, habe, doke. And I will rewrite them here. Ama is my stem, lauda is my stem, habe is my stem, doke is my stem. The sign for the future tense is be, I'll write it over here, be, bi, or bu. That's our future tense. Now it's be, so let's just jump right to it. I'll just start. Ama, bi, o. Amabo, ama bis, ama bit. I need to move these. Ama bimus, ama bitis, ama bunt. Okay. To be clear, you would not write this with the dots in between it. I am only doing this for the example for presenting you an example. Okay. Notice we consistently have the stem ama, 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 ama. Be in the first person singular, bi, 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 and then a bu in the third principal part, third person plural. Ama bo, ama bis, ama bit, ama bimis, ama bitis, ama bunt. Notice that the endings, these are still your same endings. O, S, T, M, U, S, T, I, S, N, T. All we've done, I would argue, is insert a tense indicator And it's pretty consistent because you have the B, BI, 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 BU. It isn't complicated. Recognizing it, getting used to it is, but again, I would argue this is just like I eat, I will eat. We do the same thing in English. So I'm a bow, I'm a bis, I'm a bit, I'm a bimis, I'm a bitis, I'm a bunt. Same thing with lauda. Lauda bow, lauda bis, lauda bit, lauda bimis, lauda bitis, lauda bunt. Habe. Habe bo, habe bis, habe bit, habe bimis, habe bitis, habe bunt. Doke. Doke bo, doke bis, doke bit, doke bimis, doke bitis, doke bunt. And yes, I encourage you all to do exactly what I've done. Write as many as you can stand until your arm can't write anymore, and then continue on forming them in your head. And just keep repeating it. You'll get it. Let me make a comment on this B-U-N-T. Why the BU? Why the BU? Because otherwise, and don't write this down, I'm just writing it down, if you follow the pattern, it would be ama bint. And the Romans don't like that I before the N. They just don't like it. A bitis, bimus, that all flows, but bint, int. Speech pathologists know it all has to do with how we move our mouths and labials and dentals and fricatives and all of these things, of the very detailed position of where you put your tongue in your mouth when you say certain words. And this bint is just a sound that the Romans avoided in general. It's just a quirk, if you will, of the Latin language. The Romans just avoided that. So, I'm a bow, I'm a beast, I'm a beat, I'm a bimis, I'm a bitis, I'm a being. They didn't like it. This is the future tense. Let's move on to the imperfect. Actually, let's grab our stems from here. Okay, and I will copy those. And I will paste them right here so we still have them. Now, the sign for the imperfect is a BA. BA. That's it. Imperfect. Ama, ba, and now here's where that O or M comes into play. Ama bam. So you replace the O with an M. I'm a bomb. I'm a boss. I'm a bot. I'm a ba moose. I'm a ba tis. Pretend there's a dot there. I'm a bont. See, the Romans didn't have a problem with the bont, that's fine. That's the bint sound they absolutely avoided whenever they could. There's one place they use it, we'll get to that in a month or two. I'm a bomb, I'm a boss, I'm a bot, I'm a bombus, I'm a botus, I'm a bont. This is the imperfect, the simple past tense. In this case, I loved. You loved. He, she, it loved. We loved. You loved. They loved. It's your imperfect tense. Lauda bam, lauda bas, lauda bat, lauda bamus, lauda batus, lauda bant. They used to praise, or they praised. Habe bam, habe bas, habe bat, habe bamus, habe batis, habe bant. Doke bam, doke bas, doke bat, doke bamus, doke batis, doke bant. Just a quick thing to help you remember it. You're going to use a B-I when you want to say will, and a B-A when you want to say sort of. This is was. In other words, the I is for the future, the A is for the past. Or maybe instead of was, you can say past. That's the formation. Let me talk about the imperfect tense. The imperfect, which is not, literally it means not thoroughly done. Im means not, the pair means thoroughly, and the fect means done, versus the perfect. which is, in fact, thoroughly done. The imperfect is your simple past tense or simple past tense or habitual repeated actions. We used to go to the store on Thursdays. Every summer we would go to the beach and spend a week. We went to the store yesterday. The imperfect uses forms of have. I have done this. I had done this. I will have done this. And think of this in a sense of if somebody says to you, I used to do this all the time, walk into the kitchen or, hey, have you eaten? Meaning, have you eaten? Notice not did you eat, have you eaten? Meaning, are you done eating? And depending on what is out there, oh, no thanks, I have eaten. Okay? Or maybe this question might be simple, hey, do you want something? No, oh, I have eaten, meaning I'm over and done with it. But if I say, oh, well, I ate something earlier, notice I'm giving myself some wiggle room. I'm saying, oh, I ate something earlier, but I'm not done eating. So yes, I'll have some of that. These are subtle distinctions we make in the English language all the time that we may not even notice. Hey, somebody says, hey, can you go to the store with me? Oh, I've already been to the store today. Meaning, no, I am not, I've already been. You want to go to Publix? We need to get, no, I have already been. Meaning, I'm not going again. Well, I went earlier, but what does that leave open? The possibility that it's not over and done with. I'm just saying, well, I went earlier, but sure, I'll go again. But everybody, all of you know, I think you understand, or you maybe you're just now realizing it, when you say, I have done something, you mean that's over and done. I've already done that. Oh, come on, fine. Because when you say, no, I've gone, I've been to the store already today, what are people going to say? They're hearing in their tone, in your words, in your choice of the perfect tense, that you're over and done with it. And so this is a very, and I got to tell you, personal note, this is my biggest struggle when I learned Latin in high school. Just the way it goes. But the imperfect, if you think of it as just your simple past tense. We walked, we ate, we ran. That's the easiest way to get going. If you're going to use the word have, I have done something, I had done something, woo, that's a completely different discussion. We're just talking about the simple past or the habitual and repeated past. When I was young, hey, when we would do, it's that type of thing. So I don't think of the things we've done, I do not believe the formation is a problem. The future tense is a be, bi, or bu. The imperfect tense is a ba. Translation of the future tense is not a problem at all. We do it all the time. The distinction and the translation of the imperfect is not a problem. It's just that distinction between the imperfect and the perfect that we're going to really focus on at this point. That's it. Have a great day.